What's up, world? It's your boy Baruch Shai here, and we're gonna go into some more detail of the world that we live in. Um, Shit, man. When I was a kid, growing up, you had your sunshines, butterflies, your picnics, and everything, man. But as you get older, you start to see a lot more things, and this world, the one that we live in, is just a sugar coating. And the real world, which is attached to this one, is what's out here in the media, but the people that just let it go over their heads. And I just want to do this video because I had got into a conversation with someone who didn't believe in the shadow world, or the shadow market, black market, what people call the shadow market. It's like public places like we have here, like Baker's, Walmart, Target, No Frills, Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? All of those are businesses on the top of the world, but the bottom of the world has the same thing. Only they deal in things that are more gruesome. Like they have human trafficking, sex trafficking, child sex rings, animal bestiality, animal. What is that? They capture exotic animals and they sell them. A lot of people out there, man, like these places actually exist, man, and these are businesses ran by criminals. And you got one half, good people living trying to be good and had this good life and everything. You got the other half of the world, the darkness, the dark side of it, where all the criminals go and there's no rules. There's rules, but there are like, it's not like the ones that we live and follow, man. So I want to get into this with Kenneka Jenkins because I always thought when the media had televised this, it was complete bullshit to me. Like it was, man, and I'm pretty sure everybody out there already know that, man. But for the people that don't know, man, like, was it Kanika Jenkins was at this party with a bunch of her friends, which were gangs, and they say she got drunk, had drugs in her system, and she started stumbling down the hallways. Next thing you know, there's this footage of her walking through the kitchen, and that's the last that they seen her walking through this kitchen. There could have been someone or a couple people or a few in that party who had drugged her and told her to meet them or him or her, whoever, down in this kitchen and for something. I don't know what the hell it was. Whatever they had to have her meet them down there in that kitchen. So she went and she was already drugged. The drug effects was already kicking in as she was stumbling. And they find her in this freezer dead. You know what the media called this? An accident. Not an accident. If you look at these, they got these photos all over the damn internet, but if you look at these photos real close, you see that there was a struggle here. You see this, check this out. Pants dirty. She was struggling. See this? All her pants, man, all of it is just dirty, and losing a shoe. That's not an accident, man. And that's why they call the masses sheeple, because everything they put out there, you gonna believe it. Whether it's on the TV, whether it's in a newspaper, whether it's in a magazine, whatever, they feed you bullshit and you believe it. They called this an accident. People was like, oh, well, I guess it was an accident. No. 100, no. Blood, where the blood come from? How, what? They say, oh, she just fell asleep in it. No. Complete bullshit. This is not an accident, man. Not at all. And like I said, the blood on her foot, who is that, her blood? Or is it the blood of the perpetrator? Like, come on now. Come on. If you believe that this shit is an accident, then I must be Irish. I ain't got to look Irish in me. But, yo, dead ass. No way was this an accident. The black market, man, they treat people like cattle. The cows and shit, they wait in the farms, waiting to be killed and eaten. They think of the people just like that. You see all these people coming up missing all of a sudden, like all the time? The ones that go missing on flights, the ones that go missing on buses, the ones that go missing on trail hikes, the ones that go mountain climbing, the ones that go, airplanes, boats, trains, subways, like they disappear a lot all over the world, man. It's a marketplace for human beings and animals, but human beings. Like I said, the blood. This was a struggle. This was not an accident. And dirt on the pants, all over her pants. Losing a shoe. Nope, not an accident. Remember Zach Stone, or Zach Stoner? I think that's his name. Yeah, Zach had this YouTube channel called Zach TV1. If you watched it, you know, he went around interviewing the life of Chicago and the street and the drill rappers and all that, man. He ended up dead for investigating the Kenneka Jenkins case. And who is that he's in? If you watch one of his videos, man, he had a video where he was speaking to Kanika Jenkins' mom. And Kanika Jenkins' mom responded with, just let it go. Like, whatever it is that you're doing, just let it go. Don't follow it. Don't dig no deep. Just let it go. And when she said that, to me, it felt like she had something to do with it. Because the Bible also tells us to fear our parents, as well as it tells us we must honor and respect them. Come on. Like, I fear my parents, man. Because I know I got murderers and fucking attempted murderers in my family right now. I know I do. Like, if this kind of stuff makes you scared, then you don't belong on this channel. You rather have more lies than truth. No joke. And then you got Kendrick Johnson. This shit they said was an accident. It wasn't. How the hell do you squeeze yourself into a mat and then get stuck like that? No. Hell no, that ain't no damn accident, man. Remember, I'm telling y'all, man, these Freemasons, they all over the world. They in the families. They everywhere. I'm not telling y'all to go crazy. I'm not telling y'all that y'all should just flip out or do whatever it is. Don't think that, man. Just stay vigilant. That's all you got to do. That's the whole truth of it. They say this was an accident. This man was beaten, bruh. Blunt force trauma. His face is black and blue as the rest of his body. They say that's an accident. Look at all the damn blood, yo. Who the fuck gets stuck in a mat and looks like this? With their face beaten and blood all over. Bullshit media. I never trust none of them motherfuckers that be putting out anything, man. And I know this stuff happened a long time ago, man. But there are people out here that don't know this. Like, this is real. This is a underworld business. Operating on organ trafficking, because that's how it was with Kanika Jenkins. You know, whether they beat her to death or they strangled her to death, they had to keep the organs intact, because the rich folks are the ones who are buying. You can't make money off of damaged organs, man. That's why like a lot of rappers nowadays, man, seem to be getting shot in the head or the neck. It's never really the torso, man. The organs. They want the organs. And they left Kanika Jenkins in the freezer to preserve those organs until the cops and the medics got there. And they did the same. And with Kendrick Johnson, he had a different story. Because when they tried to do an autopsy on him again, man, they found newspaper in his body. Not his organs. Fucking newspaper? And people thought it was... they just like, oh, that's peculiar. It don't know shit. Come on, yo. Fuck this sugar-coated world. Like, I understand that everybody want to be happy, man. I get that. I want to be happy too. And this shit right here, it don't knock my happiness. But it does keep me vigilant and alert on the world that I know, in the world I'm living in. Pure and simple. And both of them come from an underworld business. A business that is a shadow, just a complete shadow. How they make deaths look like suicides. Schneider, the whistleblower who blew the whistle on the deep underground military bases, dumbs. who blew the whistle that he had an encounter with aliens, which are the fallen, but they call themselves aliens to make people really believe that there's this outer space world that you can go to. These so-called aliens are the fallen, man. They are the fallen. They look like that with the big ass heads, the big black eyes, the skinny gray bodies, and all that shit. All that light that they used to have was stripped away from them. That's why they look like that. And then they say Phil Schneider, he killed himself. Yeah. Looks like the same thing Kendrick Johnson did. Blunt force trauma. Strangled himself with one good hand and the nubs on the other. Come on. Remember they told us that this was a suicide? This looked like a suicide? Fallen. Yo. And then they got the different kinds of them. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether they breeding these motherfuckers or they're cross genetic in their labs and shit. But they got like what people out there calling them reptilians. They look like giant lizards and shit. But they're just fallen, man, or the fallen's creations. But these motherfuckers right here fell from grace. And they smart, man. They real smart because they won't attack the world head on to where everybody goes chaotic and starts running all over the damn place. They infiltrate the government, they infiltrate the military, they infiltrate the media, they infiltrate the music businesses, anything that they can infiltrate to fuck people up. And then they go after the people. And they're doing that now. People coming up missing and shit. Clones all over the damn place. They smart with this, man. They real smart with this. Who you think came up with the fucking virus, the COVID-19? Don't you know that was made by them? And then they saying they got a vaccine. How can you even ask for a solution by the same people who caused the problem? It don't work that way. Like I said, if you're scared about this, you don't belong on this channel. Because I'm just speaking of facts. I'm just showing the pictures. I'm showing the evidence. I'm just keeping it 100, man, because a lot of YouTubers have a hard time doing it. Phil Schneider, like I said. And if you really want to get technical, Aaron Swartz. Entrepreneur, computer programmer, internet hacktivist. Remember the government used the hell out of him until they couldn't use him no more. They killed this man. They killed him, man. Called it a suicide. That's how it is with businesses, man. It's like you be at fucking Burger King or McDonald's or something. But it's different. But you know, you won't be at McDonald's or Burger King and be like, hey, what happened to Bob? But like, oh man, we had to let Bob go. I mean, we had to kill him because he was moving too slow on the damn grill. What? This underworld, shadow world goes by different rules. I wasn't even joking about that. I was trying to make a joke out of it, but it's just like that. You know, but you don't see like Burger King, McDonald's bosses killing the employees for moving slow or for not doing what they want to do. But in this world, when you don't comply to the rules and you don't follow through, yeah, all that happens. So I just wanted to say this, man. I wanted to bring this forward. Because I ain't playing no games over here. And like I said, dude who I had a conversation with, man, he thought it was bullshit. When I told him Kendrick Johnson, man, he was talking about us. I was like, Kendrick Johnson was, killed by an underworld business. And he was like, bullshit. Well, now I just showed you and told you. It's for real. Whenever you see like certain accidents and shit, that's how they set them up. When it comes to rich folks, a rich person needs a heart, needs a lung, a kidney, or whatever. Somebody's gotta die. They set accidents up, whether it's a car accident, or plane accident, or whatever kind of accident, or freak accident. They'll set it up to where a person will fall into this trap, this snare, and then lose their life. And then those organs that they paid for, will go to them. Think about it. How many heart transplants did David Rockefeller have? Didn't he have like 6, 7 heart implants or heart transplants, man? Like they kill, they take the organ trafficking, human trafficking, sex trafficking rings, all these child pornography, child all that shit. All of this shit is like underworld shit, and the CIA, the FBI, and every other federal agency out there knows about this, and they do not stop or do anything about it. Because remember what I told you. The fallen will infiltrate the government, all the military, all National Guard, all the cops, all of that, all the big guns, before they do anything or try to do anything to spook or raise any kind of alarms in the general population, the masses, which they call sheeple, because the sheeple will listen to whatever it is that they have to say. Yo, the Heavenly Father is the truth, and He's always the truth. I love you all. Man, peace and blessings. Baruch Shai, out. Also, don't take that damn vaccine, man. I don't know about that vaccine. I had to throw that in there real quick, but yeah, I don't know. The vaccine, they calling that shit the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? They even had a video on YouTube where a guy who helped creating the vaccine said there's gonna be a barcode reader in that motherfucker. Yo, it don't sound natural to me. I'm not taking that motherfucker, and I'm pretty sure that when it comes to keeping your jobs, they're gonna have people have proof that they've taken the vaccine. And if you don't have the papers to prove that you took the vaccine, they're gonna fire you, and it'll be hard for you to work anywhere, and then it'll be hard for you to shop anywhere, because they can deny you their business. You know what I'm saying? Just like other businesses, man. Like, they can deny you business if you don't follow through with their rules and regulations. And that's what I feel is going to happen with this vaccine. If people ain't got that vaccine, and your jobs demand that you have proof, and you refuse to get that vaccine, you lose your job. And like I said, man, it's going to get real hard for people, man. This COVID thing, this is just the beginning, man. Everything's going to be a lot more worse. So, stay vigilant, man. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Baruch Shah out.